It was a typical Cyril Dessers performance up front tonight for Rangers, and that is probably why the scoreline finished Sparta Prague 0, Rangers 0. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. We've just seen 90 minutes there of terrible stuff in Czech Republic, and Rangers in the end probably very fortunate to come away with a point, although towards the end, last maybe 15-10 minutes, Rangers did look like they were probably going to be the more likely team to score, despite Sparta Prague basically just squandering an open net with the last few minutes of the game to go. But we'll talk about the first half. Not a lot of positive things to say from a Rangers standpoint. I believe at half-time it was 11-1 in shots to Sparta Prague.
Embarrassing. And the Rangers shot they had was over the bar. Completely blazed over. It was a tale of two halves, but in this case it was a tale of 3 quarters and a quarter, because Rangers were absolute shite in this game. But hey, all the happy clappers after Hibs. Here, make no mistake about it, right? Good result, because I think this pretty much guarantees Rangers is a great position in the group, because I think they'll win both games at Ibrox. But let's not kid ourselves. Rangers, if we got worse for the team 2 years ago, what sort of windy liquor would ask that fucking question?
Rangers are in a position now that where if they can beat Sparta Prague at Ibrox, they're through.
Yeah.
They're going to get at least second place.
You get beat here and you realistically need to like beat Betis in Spain, and thank God, you know.
Because, now all Rangers really need to do is win the 2 games at Ibrox. They can afford to lose in Spain, and 10 points should be enough to get them through. But yeah, I mean, they were lucky not to be losing after the first half. Sparta Prague were pretty good. I mean, the only shining light, I think, for Rangers was John Suter. Guy was constantly making tackles, constantly making blocks. By far the best defender of the back four.
Him and Jack Butland and Seema were the only... it's been Butland and Seema all season. Seema was good in that game. Lost the ball a bit going forward, but you can't hack his tracking back.
Well, as a winger, you have to take people on. You're going to lose the ball. Everyone loses the ball, so...
Yeah, but, he was tracking back and he was doing wonder things. But you look at the rest of these players, but Cyril Dessers, what the fuck? Let's get on with him.
Second half started pretty much like the first half ended, to be honest. It was still all Sparta Prague, but I would say around maybe the half an hour mark is when Rangers started to get slightly more into the game. And then I don't know if it's totally coincidental or not, but as soon as Dessers came off and Danilo replaced them, then Rangers looked like they were capable. Rangers were getting into better areas. Rangers were getting forward. Rangers were creating more chances. And all of a sudden, it went from being 15 shots to 1 in Sparta Prague's favour. And I think it ended up being 16-12 in terms of shots. So, I mean, I don't know if it's fair to blame Dessers here, but literally as soon as he went after the pitch, that is when Rangers started to play pretty good football, get forward, look dangerous, and actually look like they were capable of scoring.
Well, I think if your main man's pish and can't build up, can't run, can't do anything, and you bring someone who can kind of do a wee bit of everything, I think it's going to change the team drastically, and I think that's what happened.
The Rangers did create chances. The only problem is those chances fell to the likes of Lundstrom, Raskin, and Scott Wright. Just not players you would want to be shooting.
Well, I mean, one of them's the best on earth, and Scott Wright's always right, and the other guy just scored his first goal at the weekend, so come on. John Lundstrom's fucking shit. See that time he gave it away? Oh, but well done, John. You ran back and won it back. Fuck off. That was unforgivable what he did. Bringing on Scott Wright. This is a guy that we tried to... We were giving away to Turkish teams just for the fucking sake of it.
Put some respect on Wright's name. He had the ball in the back of the net.
Aye, he did, but so what?
It was a foul was given though, so it didn't count. Rangers again. I mean, they had the ball quite a lot in the last 20 minutes on the edge in the final third of the Sparta Prague box, but never really created that clear-cut opportunity. Danilo hit a really good shot off the crossbar. I think the goalkeeper tipped it onto the crossbar. That was a good chance, and I mean, literally all the chances Rangers created did come after Dessers got took off. And again, this is not me picking on Dessers or trying to throw Dessers under the bus. I mean, it could have been a coincidence. Maybe it was Scott Wright coming on that changed the game. It could be the Scott Wright factor, but I think it is telling that Rangers look like dog shit with Dessers on the pitch. And then as soon as he goes off for the guy with the broken face, Rangers start to look good.
Yeah, well, I mean, Danilo may have a broken face, but Dessers got 2 broken legs because he's pants.
And the Rangers had a free kick about 28, 29, 30 yards out. Suter was taking like a marathon run at it, but Tavernier didn't let him hit it. Tavernier took a shot. I mean, it was a decent free kick for Tav. It was heading into the top corner. The only problem is just not enough power on it. And the Sparta Prague goalkeeper had it covered. I thought the Sparta Prague goalkeeper didn't really have that much to do, but he looked pretty good whenever he did. He was confident, like he was safe hands.
Yeah,
I mean, both keepers had pretty good games.
No, they did.
I think the only thing you could maybe say about Butland was when he saved that one in the first half, and Lundstrom had to make that last ditch tackle to stop the tap-in.
Aye.
Which, to be honest, let's talk about that tackle, looked very, very similar to the whole Dessers Lagerbielke thing.
Well, you know what? I buried Lundstrom earlier, but you know what? That was a great tackle. I can't complain with that.
No, it was, but I mean, when it happened in the Celtic Rangers game, it was given as a foul.
That's because Lundstrom, you know, I don't know why that is actually.
And it did, because you could say that Sparta Prague guy was in control of the ball. He's attempting to take a shot at goal, and then Lundstrom just gets himself in front of it and gets to the ball first, and then the Sparta Prague guy kicks out and hits the back of Lundstrom's leg, his calf, which is the exact same thing that happened in the Old Firm game with Dessers getting himself in front of Lagerbielke. Then Lagerbielke, who was trying to get the ball, ends up kicking Dessers from behind. So
yeah.
I just don't get it tonight. That was a perfectly good tackle for Lundstrom, but when Dessers made that in the Old Firm match, they felt that goal was a joke. Like I said it here, I'm not biased. I mean, it doesn't matter who I support. I said last night, Celtic, I think, were robbed. Don't think that penalty should have counted. And when Rangers played Celtic in the Old Firm game, that goal for Dessers should have counted. But here, we're not here to talk about what happened there. What happened.
Big man, not Dessers.
Whatever. Anyway, point is, right, I think the referee got that decision correct. And could this just be a sign that overall, I don't know, maybe referees are just better in general in Europe? Who knows? But yeah, that was the big save that Butland really made in the first half. And then towards the end, Goldson makes a mistake in possession, gives the ball away, tries to track back, tries to put in a last-ditch tackle, but he doesn't get anywhere near his man. He was too far behind. He'd have been better off just tracking him back. But he tried to make a slide tackle. He didn't get it. This freed up the Sparta Prague attacker. He tried to slot it into the middle for his teammate. It would have been an easy tap-in, but he missed his mark. The pass was about maybe 3 yards wide of his intended target, his teammate, and it would have been a winner for Sparta Prague, no doubt about it. This guy would not have missed for here. It was an easy goal, but the pass didn't make it to him, and that was probably the last real chance of the game. Sparta Prague should have done better there, probably should have scored. I mean, 0-0 on the night. I mean, Sparta Prague did more than enough, in my opinion, to be leading at half-time, but I just think the way the last 25, 30 minutes panned out, I don't know, I think maybe Rangers can maybe they can say they deserved a draw.
Well, the way I look at it is, I think Sparta Prague could have been winning by like 5 in that first half. Can you really argue Rangers could have been winning by 5 towards the end?
I wouldn't say 5, man. I don't think that.
Well, I said 8 in my review, so I mean, I took 3 off it. But point is, it's a good point, and you know what? It's been 2 decent points for the Scottish teams, I'd say.
It is a good point. Look, I mean, Rangers before tonight, Rangers would have looked at this double header thinking, let's get 4 points, get a point away, then 3 at Ibrox, and we're practically through. So they've done half of the mission. They've done the first part. Can they complete that when they get Sparta Prague back at Ibrox? We'll see, guys, but there you go.
Aberdeen complete an undefeated performance.
Aye, it's been 2 draws so far. Can they make it the win? Can Aberdeen get a win for Scottish football and try and rescue that coefficient? We'll find out, guys, later on tonight. Anyway, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.